Hello everybody, welcome back to episode of Blue Archive. In the last part, we start off the event story of the Summer Skies Promise. Mika's trying her absolute best to make sure Nagi has a relaxing vacation. Things haven't gone quite to plan. But we'll see how this all wraps up. Let's continue onwards and see what happens next, shall we? So, of course, cats smile. They simply choose not to. Say, are you even listening? Ugh, I didn't anticipate high tea after a full barbecue plate. Preposterous. Even if we skip a meal, we can never ever skip tea time. I completely agree. You mean to say that I'm in the minority? Black tea helps if you're feeling full. We'll have another cup. Yeah, so help you digest. I'll pour it for you. Nagisa, why are you staring? Nothing to worry about. I've heard whispers of this preference. Diversity can be respected. Must be respected. I'm sorry, but I say that I poured the tea wrong. That was not my intention. I apologize for any offense. But personally, I would have poured milk first, then tea. I'm surprised. Not to be rude, but I know you're a tea connoisseur, so if the tea were of poor quality, I would have poured the milk first in order to master the leaves' aroma. But this is artisanal tea plucked from Shana Jing's tea garden. It's so excellent that I normally wouldn't even bother with the milk. So I coated the cup with the black tea to infuse the aroma, and then delicately poured the cold milk, watching for optimal temperature and color. Wouldn't you agree this proper, Nagisa? Is there something wrong with my method? Of course, there is no right or better way to enjoy tea. I'll never insist on that. I admit, pouring this tea first is best if one savors the delicate notes and aroma. But isn't that underestimating its role of the milk, which plays an essential role in the milk tea? A chemical exchange occurs in the creamy texture of cold milk, softening and develops the acidity of the hot black tea. To me, that temperature and chemical differential is what makes milk tea. So, are you saying that regardless of the quality of the tea, pouring milk first is necessary? This is, after all, the afternoon tea times milk tea. Beyond the domain of taste, it becomes a procedure. It's no exaggeration to say that tea reaches beyond consumption, all the way into the realm of culture. Time persists nevertheless, but having tea simply because of a certain hour, that's just mere punctuality. Oh boy. Tea connoisseurs. Oh boy. Tea battle. Mika, are they always like this? Don't look at me. I'm so embarrassed. Nagi, please don't get into this. Sensei's here. So I'm sorry. Hasumi is not usually more contained. I wonder if it feels different since Nagisa is such an expert in black tea. The fuse is lit. You stumbled upon the ultimate controversy, a topic that must not be mentioned, the taboo of Trinity. Is it milk first or tea first? Oh boy. I believe we're at an impasse. Indeed, we require a second expert opinion. Seiya? Mika? Help. Sorry, Seiya. I'm super busy with the preparations and everything. Oh boy. Now, Seiya. I'm sure we share a certain understanding regarding this matter. And a philosophy. Have her taste both. Poor girl. Sorry, Sensei. Nagi can be a bit traditional on some topics. Hard-headed, even. But anyway, it's a nice happy accident. With those two keeping Nagi busy, we can prepare what's next. Let's give it our all, Sensei. And a Chica, too. Me? Oh yes, Miss Mika, I'll do my best. Ah, don't be so stiff. We're only a year apart. You're not scared of me, are you? No, not at all. You're great. It's not what you think, Mika. Chica's is a bit shy. Oh, shy? That's a new one. Anyway, about that schedule. What's next? First, I guess, is yacht maintenance. Oh, you mean that yacht already anchored at the beach? I'm improvising a little, but yeah, I think it'll be great to hang out there and watch the sunset. It worked enough for us to dock it. Of course, so we haven't taken it out in a while. So it's not rented. Yeah, it's the official tea party yacht, but it's not really mine or Nagi's thing, you know? And Sei has her own personal yacht, so we forget about this one. We live in very different worlds. I suppose so. I never thought you thought about the yacht as special. We almost never talk about it. Was that supposed to be a secret? Nagi and Sei always tell me to be more aware of our privilege. I appreciate all the effort. Good. Looks like everything's in order. Now let's get the engine warmed up. Huh? Why? It tested fine yesterday. I made sure of it. Well, it's not the starter, and I hear the engine running a full cycle before it stops. Maybe there's something getting caught on the screw? I'll go check. Ah, there's your problem. Huh? I don't see anything. Right there. There's some plastic wrapped around the propeller. Then we just need to take it out? Hopefully, but I think we need a tool. Let me there's some kind of long fishing hook around here. Can't we just rip it off? Huh? Well, that's maybe a little bit dangerous with the blades. Still, we don't have much time to find a harpoon or something. Maybe we'll just jump in. I'm already dressed after all. Leave it to me, I'm a great swimmer. Yes? Mika? That's cold! Let me see, the propeller. You're right, Chica, it is plastic. You really have really good eyes. Thank you. You're really something, Mika. How about you let me handle the rest? It's fine, you're still dry. Or down here, so I'll get it. But the plastic is covered in engine oil. I'll do what I can. You've already helped so much. Yeah, issue is solved. Thanks, everybody. Come now, you did all the work. If I were alone, I would never have figured it out. All I ask is that you keep it up. The day is not over yet. Yes, leave it to me. What a shame. The manicure was so cute, and now... After that, we continued to inspect the facilities. Wow, it's so dusty. This will be rough. Mika, you can go outside and... Together! The two of us, we can finish this in no time. Huh? Sure. Oh, Mika, there's a spider web in your head. Oh boy. Several fiascos later. Everyone, thank you so much for the hard work. Actually, yeah, wow, we actually did it. And on time, too. It looks like Nagis has never suspected a thing. Yeah, it's thanks to you two. I'm eternally grateful. And, you know... I'm sorry. Yes? What's wrong, Mika? Something on your mind? Well, nothing, but I wanted to say something. You all came to the beach and probably wanted to have fun. instead of my stubbornness, and I made you work all day. I'm embarrassed because I needed you both, and that was after insisting that I could take care of everything on my own. Without either of you, I would have failed miserably. In that sense, thank you. Please accept my apology. Mika, don't bow. What if someone sees? And I should be the one apologizing. I think I had you all wrong. Huh? How? Well, you know what? We need to inspect the villa. We checked there this morning. What were we saying before? Oh boy. What? The ground is shaking? Earthquake? Oh boy. Hot Springs apartment, are they back again? Oh, well, the villa's gone. That place is fucking ruined. Mika Sensei, is everyone alright? Yes, I'm fine, Sensei. Oh, you're good, you're fine. What was that rumbling? And... Well, that's destroyed. Huh? Huh. What happened? That building's toast. That building's toast, the devil always asks. It's structurally unsound. The ground's completely caved in from underneath. Forget the building. I don't think we should even be on this beach. How could this happen? Why? Why today? Why to us? Mika. It's okay. This one is no one's fault. I know that, so it'll have to be fine. I'm so sorry. You both helped so much. Maybe I'm just not meant to make people happy. That's not true. This is an accident. Bad luck. An act of God. We all know how much you cared. Thank you, Ichika. But if there's no villa, there's no vacation. Yeah. Let's go break the news to Nagi and Seiya. And we'll head back. Maybe we can return to the dorms in time to get a little sleep. So yeah, building collapse. That doesn't mean... Sensei, help me out here. Maybe some rousing words? I wish I could. Can't expose you all to danger. I suppose so. The ground isn't stable after all. And as bodyguard, I know we should go home. Safety comes first after all. Ground. If we prove the grounds are safe, then we can continue the vacation, right? Maybe there's a way. Oh, I really don't want to do this. I really didn't want it to come to this. What is it? If you hate it that much, then don't. No, I'm prepared. I'm fine. I'm ready. Even though I try really hard to go with the flow. It's time for me to step up. Sensei, I have a request. Is this where the very beginning comes into play? Yep. So, you got a collapsed building on your hands, huh? And you need someone to investigate and rebuild it if possible? Yes, as much as it pains me to admit it, your department employs the best civil engineers around. I'm so happy you can recognize it. I study so hard. But you know nothing comes for free, cutie pie. You gotta do something for me. Shall we start with the construction materials you confiscated? Alright, they're yours. Great, yeah? Great! Then I'll also like a slice of that beach legally. I got some things to build. That sounded my authority. Is that so? Oh, poo. Well, I guess that's it. This negotiation is over. Good luck with your dump. Oh, is that a smoldering glare from those beautiful eyes? No. I'll ask the tea party about the property. I'm confident that Mika will be willing. That might work. But you know I'm greedy, Chica. The more you give in, the more I want to take. I'll do whatever you want. Oh? Look at you acting all bold. Fine, then we have a deal. Still in? Really? We're not strangers. How can I walk away from our dear Chica who would go through all this indignity? But I'm not satisfied yet, so tell me. Why are you doing this? I don't need to answer that. No, actually you do. You said you would do whatever I want. You're getting a good deal here, considering I could ask for anything in the world and I choose this. So before I change my mind, you better answer honestly. Straight up. Oh, I hate you so much. I wanted to help Mika. That's all. It's that simple. Yes, it's a very touching story. But I already heard that. I want to hear the real answer. It seems you're a little shy. Shall I get you started? You know what I heard. Apparently this pink princess, little Mika girl. Well, she's a big troublemaker. I was just joking. Don't be so stiff. We don't need to air out Eternity's dirty laundry. Right now. But you know, when I see Chica partnered up with a bad girl like Mika, I do wonder. What makes you pledge your loyalty to her? It's not loyalty. Oh, so you become friends? Besties? Friends. Friends? I thought you were supposed to be clever. Now we're talking. Then what's the reason? I heard for her before, of course. I've seen her around her work. Checked her name on the guest list. I knew her reputation. But then I was assigned here today. We worked together. At first I wasn't surprised. Everything was posh and perfect and tea party. And then I kept watching Mika and I thought, unlike me, she really shines. I asked myself if I could be that kind. Would I go that far for a friend's happiness? Of course not. But I don't want her shine to disappear. I don't want to see her fail. That's the truth. Oh, so that's why. How clean, sweet, and convenient. I was honest. Don't mock me. Mock? Absolutely not. You just remind me of a certain other idiot I know. Alright, a promise is a promise. Really? Well, trust is everything around here. And I'm sorry. I know you're shy, but I brought you some friends. Oh, put it down. Listen. Now it's my turn to be gushy and sincere. Oh, Mega's back. Hey everyone, new assignment. What's wrong, President? Did something happen? Weren't we supposed to reclaim the space under the cover of night? No, we're scrapping that. Reclaim? You see, I promised my friend here we build her something special. Now, let me be clear. This does not directly involve hot springs. It is not mandatory. It's also unpaid. So, who wants to do some back-breaking labor in the scorching heat? I'm in. Anything for President Kasumi. We've already failed to build hot springs so many times, so why not try a normal building? I'm confused, but this is all to help President Kasumi's pal, right? In that case, I'm in. I got the greatest club in Kimonos, I swear. That's good, right, Ichibud? You think we're buds? Our Saturday nights. So there's your problem. You already figured it out? So quick, impressive. We were already investigating the area, you know. And above all else, there's a certain intuition that comes with experience. Now then, my fellow engineers, let's begin. What is that? The hot springs department. Chica in position. We need to chase him away. You take the rear. They're with me. Chica? Housemate, just go with it. I beg you. What's going on? Chica, I thought you hated these people. You know how dangerous they are. Trust her. Chica has a reason. Sensei too. Understood. There must be a good reason why you both want me to refrain. I expect a thorough explanation after this. Thank you, Vice President. Hey, it's Kasumi's bestie. Hey, girl. I'm not her bestie. That's not what Kasumi said. Heard you have a matching bracelets and everything. That girl. Perhaps we can find some common ground. I think you both have good points. I'm assuming Megu's it's not really a swimsuit. Maybe Megu's variant would play on the rerun. Sensei, I advise you to choose your next words very carefully. Sorry. Avoid eye contact. What's wrong with President Kasumi? She's cool and smart and popular. Who told you that? Her? Yeah, how'd you know? Oh, you two really are close. It's not your fault, I guess. Oh wait, yes it is. A little. We started this in the morning. Oh, that reminds me. The president said to come over quick. Why? Something wrong? No, it's because the construction's done, and we need you for the opening ceremony. How'd you finish so fast? Is this a scam? Just come on. How the fuck did they build that in a matter of hours? This is a hot spring. I wish, babe. Keep in mind we had hot spring materials and blueprints, so we had to work with that. But since there isn't any hot spring water, we can call it. You can't call it a hot spring. It's more of a not spring. But I made sure that the water's warm and I dissolved some sulfur in there, so you'll still have the vibe. I know it's not quite the same, but we really tried our best. Sure have a thing for hot springs. Wait, no. Why did you do this? This looks nothing like the villa. Speed was paramount, wasn't it? How the fuck did you manage to build this in a matter of like, how long was this? Matter of hours? A couple minutes? How the fuck did you guys make this up? Did you pull it out of your pants? Hot springs are what we do best. We had the material and the know-how, so we built it well, fast, and for dirt cheap. So you use the materials I returned to you. Clearly. Isn't it great? Does that mean you didn't get anything out of our deal? I suppose so. But why would you do that? A promise is a promise. You're really something, Kasumi. Everyone, Nagi's almost here. Hurry! Kasumi, I'm really sorry, but no need to explain. I understand I might stress the delicate president now. I'll take my leave. Have fun with your friend. Yeah, thanks a lot. And for the building, too. Don't thank me, thank Chica. Bye, bestie. I never thought I'd have to remind you to keep your dignity, Seiya. There was no helping it. You made me drink so much caffeine, you two kept arguing. We should discuss this later with Mika. Huh? The villa? Everyone, welcome back. Did you all have fun? Mika, do not get me started. You will not believe what transpired. I do not recall the villa looking quite like this. Oh, really? I think it looks the same. We've had some light renovations, you know? That doesn't seem to cover it. It's been a long day. You're fatigued. But the villa looks perfectly fine to me. Is that so? I suppose so, since you seem so certain. Right now, I just want to go inside and rest. I've drawn a bath for you. How very considerate. Well then, please excuse me. Huh. Mika, you clearly been working today. I don't know why or how or why you replaced our building, but nice work. You notice? Mika, I have eyes. Nagisa does too. Normally there is no way she'll let this slide. Of course, this is far from a normal day. Huh? What do you mean? I mean that you should relax a little. We've all been under tremendous burdens lately, and only a few of us got a moment of respite. You're overworked, Mika, and I think I know why. And let me assure you that your bond with Nagisa isn't so fragile. Surrender the story. Now, I'll excuse myself. Thank you for your uncharacteristically generous hospitality. Why does she have to be talked like that? Do you understand what she meant, Sensei? Huh? You don't? But you think I might? If I sit with it? You're becoming as esoteric as her, Sensei. What's that? You smell something burning? Right, let the stove on! We'll talk later, Sensei. Matt, Nagisa, and Sam went to bed after dinner. Great work, everyone. Excellent job. I didn't know the three of us were working so hard behind the scenes. The three of you. I'm ashamed to say that I was too busy enjoying myself. That's not true. You were a vital part, Hasumi. We couldn't have done it without you. You're hurting my feelings. Don't we count too? The hot springs department. You started all this nonsense in the first place. Oh, Madam Vice President, so harsh. While we're not remotely in your debt, the task force appreciates your help. Never thought I'd be great for the hot springs department. Why not? Isn't this a happy ending? Everyone's peachy. Precisely. You're so wise, Megu. Always seeing the big picture. Yeah. So how'd you build this? Especially considering that the ground was so unstable that it collapsed under the villa. Well, first we had to understand your groundwater problem. Groundwater? It's a flowing water vein and it was eroding the soil. So not only was your base ground weakening, but your foundation and frame were rotting from the humidity. The original architect should have waterproofed things from the start, but I think they prioritized aesthetics over function. You could say that was a man-made disaster caused by complacency. Wow, you know so much, Kasumi. Wait, what did you... There's a water vein. And a water vein means that if you dig deep enough, geothermally, heated water will shoot up. That means... Mika, stop her! She's got it! Yes, a hot spring waiting to rise. Oh. How long have you known? Knocked her out. From the beginning. So clever. Just like me. Never let your guard down. What? What was that? What'd she pull out? Is that a detonator? Sure looks like it. She must have been hiding it. I thought she might try something like this. Now we need to find where she placed the explosives. What's going on at this hour? Why is everyone outside? This does not bode well. Gehenna? Those Gehenna students outside our villa? Wait, I can explain. Oh, what's this? Some kind of remote? For what? Wait! Oh boy. She... Huh. There goes. There goes the villa. Hmm? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Did I do that? Huh. What was this, Mika? Nagi, no, it's not like... Save your words, no need. Someone placed a bomb under our villa. Our next action is clear. This vacation is over. All of you are under arrest. Prepare for immediate interrogation and torture. And you, Miss Sona Mika, the main perpetrator, will be punished with a diet of stale roll cakes for every meal. But not a single sip of milk! Oh boy. Mika, are you alright? Was it the explosion? You seem quite dazed. Nagi. No, that's... I'm so sorry, Mika. Huh? Why would you need to apologize? Oh, well, I didn't intend to blow up our vacation. I pressed the button, didn't I? I ruined all your hard work. Please forgive me. No, this isn't right. You really... That's all you have to say. Whatever do you mean? Did I miss something? Well, the villa exploded, right? It appears so. And it's actually my fault. You know this. Don't you want the whole story? You know, after imprisoning everyone, interrogating them, and torturing them with stale pastries? Just what kind of person do you think I am, Mika? How could I blame you? I'm the one who pressed the button so carelessly, simply to sate my curiosity. You hardly forced my hand. Of course, I do wonder why there were bombs buried under the villa, and why a detonator was left out in the open. But none of that is paramount. Mika, I noticed you acting strangely all afternoon. And now I understand. The whole time, you were trying to douse dozens of little fires just like this. I believe you deserve rest more than I deserve an explanation. You believe in me? Yes. Well, I mean, it's me. I ruined everything I touched, and I was so cruel to everyone. You still believe in me? That I'm good? That I tried with no tricks? Oh, honestly, are you daft, Mika? Actually, don't answer. I already know. Of course I believe in you. Oh boy. Mika? Why are you crying on me? But, Nagi, you... Oh boy. Mika? Yes? Are you finished? Yeah. Hi, you're busy. All this working, then lying, and now all the crying. As always, you're a handful. That goes for you too, Nagisa. Pardon? Don't try to deflect and brush it off. This little princess crisis at the drop of a hat. She'll survive. Or cries, excuse me. You've been friends forever. Just get on with it. Nagi. Mika. You go ahead. No, you first. I'm getting dumber just by listening to this. My, how eternity's fallen. Two people at the tea party's table are complete idiots. Wait, not fair! Like you're that different. Clearly I'm the most intelligent because it seems I'm the only one concerned with the real problem. Real problem? Yes, Mika, the very present issue of us no longer having a place to sleep. Right. So we stop blubbering and set up a campsite. If you could spare a moment. Sorry to interrupt, but we didn't bring tents. We could drive to the city and look for a shop that's still open, but at this rate, it might be best to book up. No, it's fine. I have some in my trunk. For now, can you share a tent with Ichika? I only brought 2 larger ones, so maybe best to split along club lines. Sensei, if you don't mind, you can use my personal tent. You'll get it all yourself. Quite the luxury, in a sense. I'm grateful, but you bought 3 tents. Shouldn't one always be prepared? You never know when you'll end up stranded. In fact, I have enough supplies to last for roughly 2 weeks. That would be an ample time for a rescue party. That sounds like Seiya. Always thinking outside the box and ready for anything. Call it women's intuition. Anyway, Hasumi, Ichika, and Sensei, could you help me pitch the tents? Let's give Mika and Nagi some space to talk. He prepared the tents from Seiya's trunk and got ready for bed. Surprisingly, Nagi said seemed to enjoy the night outside. Later, after our room quieted down, Sensei, are you sleeping? No, come in. Yes, I'm fast asleep. Well, since you're already awake, one moment. As I thought, I know it's a little crowded for 2 people. Hope you don't mind. It seems that sleep is eluding you too. Of course, it was an eventful day. Where did Cinderella's mice come from? So we have our happy finale, despite the story that brought us here. A fun story, but it grows bitter as it steeps. It's a story no one wants to recall, but someone has to remember. You already know this, but I was originally supposed to have Nagisa's position. Isn't it strange? She seems like the perfect hostess, the composed leader, the unflappable manager. So why was I initially selected to lead once upon a time? It's a simple reason. The mice transformed into horses to pull the carriage. What you saw earlier was the true Kirifuji Nagisa. The lady who never loses her composure yet finds joy even in small day chaos. I know it's hard to imagine. She has grown quite isolated in her gilded stable, surrounded by some responsibility. We're not very close, perhaps in another world, but it didn't work out here. Ultimately, Nagisa will hold our carriage for a long time, straying until the princess arrived at the castle, until someone got their happy ending. The carriage has arrived, but the horse has lost her true self. The journey transformed her. This beach outing was penance, in a sense, but it cannot sustain itself. I fear that if I don't see the true Nagisa at least once in a while, she'll be one day disappear forever. And she has a good reason to be on edge. I know this is a heavy topic for such a light summer night. I didn't want to say it. But I no longer have the reason or wherewithal to hide it. Have you talked to Nagisa? Maybe she wants to change. Are you joking? No, I didn't ask. I couldn't. Shame separates us from the animals. Then know that'll be fine. You sound so certain. What makes you so confident? It's a secret. One should avoid spoilers. Very clever. Indeed, I told you that it's a curse to know everything beforehand. So what you mean to say is that this is a story worth experiencing? Maybe, maybe not. It's special, but not ordinary. Cryptic riddles are usually my territory, Sensei. But I hear you. I understand. No spoilers. Still, with your assurance, I eagerly wait seeing how the story unfolds. Wait, Seiya, get over here! Naga's insane! She's pulled the Joker 3 times in a row! Mika, did you forget why they called me Angel Hand? Oh my, it's hot outside. They seem to be having fun. Oh then, I won't keep them waiting. Seiya, you're late! Oh, you think Seiya can help? I shall nevertheless, as they say, wipe the floor with you. Cards? How droll and pedestrian. What's with that haughty attitude? I suppose cards may entertain the elderly, but what if we moved into the century? This is a portable game console. I'm certain you never heard of it. We know what a video game is, right, Nagi? Of course, it's an indoor activity that many of our fellow students enjoy recreationally. Correct? She doesn't know what a video game is. How odd. Say, are you some sort of gamer? That was a gift from one of the Millennium Girls. The game development crew? Wait, you have other friends? It's the game development crew. What? Do my ears deceive me? I have many friends. I'm so sorry that you two cannot relate. But then why are you in your room every weekend? There is a vast difference between choosing not to have a busy schedule and being unable to make one. Fascinating. If we are conversing about friendships, then I also... Nagi, I'm sorry, but you don't count. With respect and apologies, Mika's correct. Pardon? Excuse me, I have friends! Dozens of them! Oh, you mean your fan club? Nagisa, those do not count as friends. They're followers. Wow, Seiya. A little harsh, huh? It's about time Nagisa faced reality. I like the music, though. Oh. I like that. Wasn't expecting that. That was a nice little surprise. I like that. That was unexpected. Alright. After Saturday night. Oh, Sensei, you've arrived. I know it hasn't been long, but it sure feels that way. Well, back to work. We're here to visit the tea party. I'll escort you. Nagisa handled it as usual. She wanted accidents. So the tea party private beach is now a public beach. And all the incoming people have buried the evidence that the hot springs department was ever there. And now it seems like all the Coldest is visiting. And... well, we don't need to go into the aftermath of that. What are you talking about? Was this too difficult for you, Mika? Shall I dumb it down for you and spell it out? I think that's my cue to go. It's probably best if I don't overhear anything else, you know? Thank you for bringing here, Michika. Oh, right. I'm gonna ask something. Huh? Wait, what about the hot springs department? From what I know... oh boy. Yeah, they're at it again, aren't they? Can you two please cease your petty fights for one day? I reject that premise. A true intellectual fight can only happen between two equals. This is a squabble at best. Seiya, that's a bit too... oh, and you're so good at fighting, Seiya. Mika, let's take it slow. Now you're saying you want to brawl, Mika. Careful, I almost killed Nagisa with one yoga session, you know? When did you get to be so dramatic? Hi, these girls seem to be getting along as usual. Sensei, what are you doing here? I called them. I believe a debriefing is in order, is it not? While it would be ideal for us to keep this matter private, it has grown so complicated that I feel we must amicably invite Shell to the proverbial table. Privatizing the beach turned out to be a minor disaster. We cannot manage the chaos on our own. Therefore, Sensei will be visiting and working with us for a while. We cannot thank him enough. Sure, whatever I can do. I'm not afraid of a little work. Let's get to it! No. I didn't even say anything! Mika, you must complete your own duties first. You may not approach Sensei until you submit your budget proposals for the private beach and its reservation passes. Bleh, I don't wanna. As I've told you, want to or not doing it, or not, you're doing it. You asked for the responsibility and not follow through. Vacation is over. You're such a nag. You were so nice, much nicer on the beach. Yes, and we are neither in that time nor place. We are back at work and must act like it. Have you no decorum? We play no small part in Trinity gradually embracing a more lax culture. We, the Tea Party, must be more aware of our influence on the school. You too, Seiya. I didn't say anything. She's on a nagging spree. That vacation is feeling more and more like a dream. Yeah. Oh boy, it's another day in the Tea Party. Oh, look who's here. Who's this? What a delightful surprise. What brings you out here? Am I alone? What's it to you? Whatever it is, keep it quiet. The head prefect heard about my good deed for the Trinity gals. And let's just say she's not happy. I instituted a vacation for the crew. At least until my pandemonium pals catch the head prefect's attention. So I paid for my fellow club members to have a much-deserved break. Oh, why am I still here? As you know, Sensei, I'm very popular. Because I'm so recognizable, I become the focus, draw all the attention, and then no one gets to relax on their vacation. So that's why I'm enjoying my alone time. Time for a little peaceful reading. It's been lovely. You know I would never willingly suffer, Sensei. So in short, the hot springs department is temporarily closed. If you're looking for someone, good luck. Huh? No? You wanted to talk to me? Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a philanthropist. I don't do anything for free. Then again, you've been so helpful. I am known for my kind heart. So, what do you need? Smell earlier. Why did you decide to help a Chica? Ah, what a strange question, and it was such a flawed premise. We had a contract. I got my confiscated materials back, as well as a slice of the beach. What? You act like it was a charity case. What did that look? Most people can't wait for me to give them the answers so they can move on. You want to hear my true thoughts, huh? Megu. Well, there's no reason. I just feel like it. Why do you think I'm lying? Why do you think I'm lying? Is that truly so unusual? Don't you ever just pretend to go a little crazy and do something spontaneous? I do all that, do all the time, and it just so happened to work out for that cutie Ichika. Never heard nothing weird about that. Let's just accept it and move on, okay? Be cool. No one likes a busybody. President! Whoa! Oh, Sensei's here too. That's great. I brought ice cream. Though if I gave you both one, I'd have to go buy another one for me. Wait, hold on. Hold on, Megu. Huh? Why are you here? What's wrong, President? Why do you look so pained? Megu, did you want to read quietly with me or something? No. I like comics, but your books are all letters and really small ones at that. Yes, that's what I thought. So, what are you doing here? You said we can do whatever we want, so I did. Huh? Wait, what? Is that Vice President Megu? I thought the only president was here, so I didn't buy extra. What? Was I being unclear? I told you all to do whatever you wanted. Have fun. Why is everyone here? Well, I thought you'd be bored and boring here by yourself. Right? President, you just quietly read books when you're alone. And now, you know, it's not like we planned it. Yeah, we just ran into each other right before we got here. Huh, what? Everyone's here already here. Are we the only tardy ones? Sensei, look. I really have the best club members in the world. I'm sorry, Sensei, but... Yes, I'll come back later. What, are you embarrassed of me? What? Hey, they all love her. Yeah, let's go with that. They all love her. All right, that was a nice event. Nice, I like that. That surprise at the end of the last part. That surprise little song video. That song was definitely a surprise. They need to do more of that shit. It'd be nice if we close out some of these events. So hopefully, they start doing more of that. But yeah, I like that story. I liked it a lot. But that's gonna be it for that. We're back on the way for more content. So, when we come back, we will do the next batch of story, whether it be another event or it'll probably be another event, because that's I don't think we got news of any like recent like big story events. Plus, we recently just had one with the Hakiyoran. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next story drop. Later.